1 Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy. First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jared Young up now for the Mets.
Mets 0, Blue Jays 0.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, left fielder Juan Soto.
Now he steps out as time is granted. And there's a foul ball. Young gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a foul ball. Cease in his 8th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Juan Soto with a rocket. His 37th homer of the year. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than
Mets 2, Blue Jays 0.
to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Oh, he hit him.
Hey, that ball
and that got him pretty
right
flush.
Batting fourth, third baseman Mark
Man at
Vientos.
first, nobody out. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out.
Inside ball
I know
one.
there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt.
Nope, outside.
That one ripped, but foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Francisco Alvarez. Quick toss to first. Lindor back in there. Swinging a foul out of play. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That one not close, and that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center and taking the ball for the Mets, Tyler McGill. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher number 30, Alejandro Kirk.
That's outside.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Davis Schneider. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball one.
Late with the swing there. Sends him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Yeah!
Barger with a homer in his last game.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Carson Benz.
Swings over the top of that one. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Nope, that's down.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Robert Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Robert working through some struggles lately. That's a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and to the top of the order. Miles Straw. Loose there as he enters the game on defense now. And a foul ball. Robert off of first with 2 away.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So he struck out the side in the first. Miles Straw digs in now. Right through there for a strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High in the air, out to right. Beatty under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Gets under it and pops it up. Simeon under this one. And there are 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Juan Soto. Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
And that one fouled off. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Plate discipline and raw power. Tough to teach that combo.
No doubt about it. OPS tells the story perfectly. He's their offensive engine.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Ball,
Tried to
that's out.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one
Ball.
up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Brett Beatty.
Foul ball. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Mets strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
Baseman, David Schneider.
Just off the inside edge. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Foul ball there. That one at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Shortstop Andres.
One out man at first. Andres Jimenez now at the plate.
That's out. Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tap back to the mound. Lindor, that's one.
An out.
But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Really nice athleticism right there as the pitcher bounces off the mound, fields that ball, and shows off strength and accuracy to second base to cut off that lead runner.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 points.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate, and he's done a lot of that lately. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman Marcus Semien.
Swings through that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That's a
0-2
ball.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Semien waits. Chopped left side.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Up the middle. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now at the plate, Carson Benj. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. In the air to left center. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're up 2-0. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Yeah.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Inside,
And as
ball
a pitcher,
2.
when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike
That's ball
zone and
3.
beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 3-1. That one
Ball
misses.
4.
So a leadoff
First base.
walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder Addison Barger.
McGill with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that one fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We played 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Jays nothing. You're watching Mets baseball on the Show NYC. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Robert Jr.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Jimenez. Now the throw to first on
Got
the
him.
run. And very nicely done for the out.
For the Mets, first baseman Jared Young.
On the ground, right side. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Mets 2 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Home run. Mets 2, Blue Jays 1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel. He got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw.
He's in there.
Save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that clips the inside corner. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Outside,
Pitch
that's
misses
a ball.
there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is in for a strike. Pulled out on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. The Jays get one back on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Guerrero. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Mark Vientos.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is gone. A solo shot. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
Home run.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. His bat looks
Mets
like it's in
three,
the
Blue
zone
Jays
for
one.
such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease will depart. Just never found his over to a new arm, Jimmy Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. And next for New York, Brett Beatty. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Home run.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead.
Mets 4, Blue Jays 1.
That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Fires over to Guerrero. 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien. Out towards right center field. Barger should have this one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 1 down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the ground. Lindor on to first. And they got him.
Up next for the
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Carson Bench.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Foul ball there. Little in his 3rd season, he throws a curveball, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Fair ball. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Jared Young. And that is out of play. This one in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. And there's two away.
Up next.
Here's Juan Soto, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Booth, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Robert leads off first with two down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mets lead one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.